and they live in tents year-round, upstate New York in the snow, tenting in the snow. So on my wish list, I also have things for that. So if you'd like to contribute either to my Blue Pantry or to the homeless community in my area with some stuff to help them get through winter, I would greatly appreciate you hitting the Amazon list that I've got linked down below. So right now.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Thrifty Nurse. My name's Phyllis and I'm the Thrifty Nurse. I'm currently a nurse in a maximum security juvenile detention secure center, and that job is very stressful and highly toxic work environment, as you can probably imagine. So right now I have started developing my exit strategy to get out of that toxic work environment. And this video is about my exit strategy and steps that I'm taking to disengage from that toxic work environment. And I'm taking you along on the journey, journaling this through YouTube so that I can help you along the way too, if you happen to be in a similar situation. And I also plan on sharing tips and tricks for dealing with stressful environments at work, dealing with toxic coworkers, dealing with toxic bosses, toxicity in general, dealing with stress, dealing with CPTSD. I'm just journaling my experiences to try to help someone else. And so if someone else watches this video and gets something from it, yay! I'm glad I've done my job. But this video in particular, what's it about? It's about one of my side projects I've got going on. So I host what I call the Little Blue Food Pantry in my front yard, and it's a little blue cabinet that was built at the start of the pandemic. So at the start of the whole panorama in March of 2020, a local flooring company kept its workers busy coming in one at a time to help build boxes, build these blue food pantries. And they built about 20 of them. Since then, in the year and a half, I think I've heard they've built 20 more, and then they've built more. And so there's a whole bunch of these floating around, not just covering our county, but neighboring counties as well. Mutual Aid distributed these boxes to volunteers who had space for them. Usually, like downtown, some businesses put them in front of their storefront, and individuals who own property or get permission from their landlord can host them in their yard, and that's what I did. So I'm hosting a Little Blue Food Pantry, and I'm in a rural part of town, in a little town just south of the city, and I'm the only box in my little town. So it gets a lot of traffic, and I'm helping a lot of people. So I go into more details on exactly what I do with this box, and I want to apologize for the video quality. I don't know what happened. I filmed the whole video on it, and I look green and blue and red and all kinds of weird colors, and the sound is really off because I wasn't wearing my mic. I'm still learning. Regardless of the quality, I think the content turned out just the way I wanted, and I don't want to refilm. Putting it out there, being frank and honest with you. So anyway, let's get into the clip.
Today's video is about a side project I have. I donate regularly to the Little Blue Pantry that I have in my front yard, placed there by mutual aid folks in my county, and I take care of it, and I make sure it's all cleaned up, and I contribute when I can. So also, I have an Amazon wish list down below that's specific for that box, and also to help the homeless in my community. And they live in tents year-round, upstate New York in the snow, tenting in the snow. So on my wish list, I also have things for that, which include hand warmers and caps, gloves, socks. So if you'd like to contribute either to my Blue Pantry or to the homeless community in my area with some stuff to help them get through winter, I would greatly appreciate you hitting the Amazon list that I've got linked down below. So right now I'm going to give you a tour of my blue box. All right, let's go. Alright, so my first stop on the tour is my car, here where I keep all my supplies, things that I buy to restock things in. So this bin here I keep loaded with like one of everything that I have. So extras are kept over here in this box. I also have a box back here that I keep handy for when I'm running about town and I run into someone panhandling by like one of the big box stores in our town, which happens quite a lot. This has things that don't need a can opener, like a shelf-stable meal, some tuna fish, pop-top Vienna sausage, so that they can choose what they want from this box without having to worry about having a can opener or access to a stove. Oh, and winter's coming up, so I bought some hand warmers. That's in there too. And I need more because winter's coming up and they go through them a lot. They camp in tents out in the snow in upstate New York up here. We have what's called the jungle, and that is the tent community of the unhoused population. So coming over here, this is my blue box. Again, it's hosted by mutual aid in my county. It's the food sharing cabinet. And let's take a look inside and see if anything needs refilling. In the box I got some cherry tomatoes, and I got a super abundance of them, so I put a couple of packs of these in there. So we got some oatmeals and snacky stuff and fruit cups and things like that, peanut butters, and lots and lots of spaghetti. Put other pastas in there too. We got some snacky stuff. There's my ramen, rice packets, beans and veggies. So I'm going to refill that, so I don't need to do the ramen. So I'm going to put another pack of seltzers up there. I'm going to put my hamburger helper and some mashed potatoes down here, and my bar of soap. And that's that. My supplies are getting kind of low. I'd like to keep this stocked up a little bit more with some more variety. I love to put in tampons and pads for those who have periods and need those kind of products. I also like to keep stocked little shampoos and conditioners and dish soaps and household goods like that. Small things that can fit in the box that are good pantry staples. And of course I can use help. Any little bit helps. If you would like to hit my wish list down below and hit that up for me. Maybe send me some surprise in the mail. That would be awesome. And thank you so much.
And if you enjoyed this video, I really hope that you consider subscribing down below. Hit that like button for sure. And I love you guys so very much. And I'll see you in my next video. Namaste.